Salutations everyone, my name is Sean and today I'll be talking about comparisons in film camera and digital camera. So since my department is in filmmaking, one of my features of in filmmaking that's one of my favorites is cameras. So there's a lot of cameras. There is analog camera, there is digital camera, and there's also a film camera. So today I'll be talking about two of my favorite cameras, the film camera and the digital camera. So first of all, we can actually talk about their difference. Their difference is that in a film camera, they actually use a physical film to actually capture images, while digital cameras use digital images that are actually kept on storage or SD cards. In film photography, they actually require the photographs to be chemically developed in a lab camera. While using a digital photography, you can actually just produce the picture on that same very spot. Now, the difference between these two is actually in a film camera, you actually have to use a tool called a rig to actually hold the film camera, or you can actually hold it on your own, but it's actually really heavy. While digital camera, you can actually use a tripod, or you can actually just use your hands because it's not that too much of heavy. So next, we are going to talk about the advantages of using a film camera. Okay, so first of all, film camera can actually give us a lower initial cost than a comparable of a digital camera. And after that, it actually delivers a higher dynamic range, which makes it better at capturing details in whites and blacks. In the middle photo of the up top, there's actually a photo using a black and white filter to actually capture the moment of the film itself. After that, in film camera, you could actually design your own picture that's overexposed and has vignettes and has light leaks. So if you actually have a concept of making a photography that wants to make the sun much more brighter than usual, in film camera you can actually just do like that. Not just that, but for my experience actually that film cameras and film photography is actually quite rewarding. To make a picture that is actually has a lot of filters that actually describe the message that I'm trying to convey to the people looking at my photos, that is very quite rewarding for me. Next, we're going to talk about the advantages of a digital camera. So in the digital camera, you can actually preview your own photo in the camera itself. How convenient, isn't it? So you can actually take precautions before taking the actual photo. In digital camera, they have a large, vast amount of storage. They can actually use to store your photos in a vast amount. And not only just that, but digital cameras don't actually require um, too much storage space because their memory cards are actually one little piece that can actually save up into a lot of pictures. After that, you can actually choose to put the images that you actually like. Not like film camera, you actually have to process the whole thing to actually know the picture. Okay, after that, we are going to talk about the disadvantages of using a film camera and a digital camera. First of all, film camera is actually a lot of work, a lot of process work in the lab camera to actually get the actual film. And it's not just a one photo. You can actually have to get one slide of film roll to actually make the film roll itself. And after that, they don't actually have a lot of storage space in a film camera. That's why they have a limited amount of film rolls to make a normal film. That's why also buying film was actually quite expensive, and the cost is actually you could actually try considering that while buying a film camera. And not just that, I've actually spoken about this before, but film cameras are actually quite heavy and actually need 2 to 3 people to actually carry a normal film camera. After that, we're going to talk about the disadvantages of a digital camera. First of all, even though that digital camera has a lot of storage space that can actually be used, they actually have a problem with their SD cards or the storage cards. They actually sometimes can get an error, or you can actually have a corrupt SD card, so you can actually export the photos that you actually taken. And not just that, their battery usage is very big and actually affects the amount of photos they can actually take. After that, in digital camera, you actually have to focus on one spot. As example, as in the one I'm using right now to record this video, you actually have to focus on one spot to actually make the video focus. Or not, you won't actually get the normal focus at all. You can't actually focus on 2 different spots. You can actually only have to focus on one. And that is probably it about the comparison of film and digital cameras. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoy.